Welcome, it's the Whisky School again, and we are doing the Whisky Advent Calendar. It is been fantastic the last 3 days that we've been doing this, and we're now on day number 4. It's number 4. We are really going to be enjoying this one. Absolute stonker, telling you. It's going to, for those of you who were here yesterday, the peat level that you tasted yesterday is just going to go boom, straight out of the stratosphere on this one. It's strong, so be prepared and get water ready. You may need to put a little dash of water in that just to mellow it out a little bit, just tone it down. The water will do that and make it a little more enjoyable probably for you, so don't give up on the first try. So today we have one of my real favourites actually of distilleries out on Isla, Bruichladdich. It's a couple of miles from Port of Skeg. You got Jim McEwen, who's been doing, he was there for years, set it up. If you want to really learn about this, the history of the distillery, get onto Scotch, which is one of the docu-series on Amazon, I think it is, or Netflix, one of them. Get on there and you'll honestly see a lot of interesting stuff about this, the process, and this one today, we've been talking about malted barleys, and this really, the taste of this one's really affected by the malted barley, in fairness, and we'll learn a bit more, as we go through that. But this one, it's fantastic. I mean, most of the range is great. The Laddie, nice introduction to Isla again. The unpeated versions as well are, they've got a good range. You've got the unpeated version, and then you've got the big one, Octomore, which is even heavier than this. So good sort of step up, I guess. Some of you might have been thinking, I was really looking for something sweet. Don't worry, we got like a whole bunch of stuff going to be going on. We have, what are we down to? 22 days of bottles. So I'm pretty happy because we do get to drink one on Christmas Day. It's not just Advent calendar, it's Christmas Day as well. Looking forward to that one. So yeah, here we are. We're gonna jump in. Pull this little number out of here. Number 4. Smelling lovely, absolutely already. And there's no joke about it, basically. It is solid on the nose already. So here we go, let's pour this. And we got this in our tiny little perfect dram glass today, which I've been using on my tastings. These are perfect for it. Great. They're also good for taking on camping trips because they're easily packable. I've also got metal cups that I like on my camping trips because glass, it gets fragile, so you have to, outdoors glass, I don't know, metal's probably better, but indoors this one's a real good one. Great for having the smell of, really, it's fantastic. I am blown away. You've got that obvious smoke coming through on it. You've got that barbecue smoke almost, and think of it on, you're not just barbecuing with charcoal. There's no gas involved. This is peat barbecue, and you get that lovely smoke coming off of it. It's really got earthy tones, and you're still getting that sweet citrus coming off that barley. That's great. It's fantastic. And I was talking, earlier on, the malted barley. It's really important because this is the peat level that we're getting. So instead of being air dried or done with oak wood or heat elements, we are drying in this kiln, which is fired up with peat, and that smoke infuses into the malt, and once that malt gets thrown into the wash, we start getting that flavour coming out. I've tried over there a couple of times. Great distilleries, honestly fantastic, all of these. A couple of times I've been out there and I've you know, I've tried the wash. It's actually quite nice. I like it. Most people don't, but for me, I think it's great. You know, you're getting that introduction to what the flavors are, and you know, Lagavulin beer sounds fantastic to me. So on to the tasting. I'm kind of just swirling it back front of my mouth, just slowly. And this one, straight off the bat, there's that barbecue smoke coming through. You know, that oyster, smoked oysters. You know, that getting that kind of maritime sandy beach, kind of dry sandy beach kind of flavors. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then it delves into these fruits, these oranges, these apples, mangoes a little bit. You know, there's so much in this compared to even what we had yesterday. There is an absolute, you know, just plethora of flavors firing at you, going. So, really one that you have to taste, as I said, you know, have that first taste, let it do everything. Leaving, you know, that oak, really vanilla flavors coming through, sweet, nice, love it. Really, really interesting bottle. You could spend hours just dissecting this one. There's so much going on in it. It really is a fantastic one. Yeah, I would definitely have to say we're hitting big now. Real fun, especially for Saturday night. Needed after a 12-hour shift there. So it's good to get back down in front of the table and be sporting another couple of drams. Yeah, really enjoying it. So I would say, you know, if you've got a few bucks in your pocket, Christmas time, I think, you know, either Santa Claus would appreciate it, or just yourself might appreciate it. There'll be a lot of happy dads out there and mums who get to drink the whiskey on Christmas Eve. So I would suggest, you know, getting the kids piggy bank, get them to buy you a nice bottle for Santa. Perfect. Yeah, or just, you know, if you don't have kids, definitely get a bottle and just drink it. It could get to a point where you're like, wow, half a bottle deep. This is a good whiskey. But once you've hit this, you know, if you were to go back to number 3 even, you really would notice a big change in how more stronger the flavors are, how much more intense really the smokiness, the saltiness comes into this one. And when you go back to the lighter one, you're again, you know, your flavors, you're going to be going, that's actually not as bad. So again, it's building up. You know, it's like a good strong curry. You know, you start off low on a Cormac and you build yourself up to the Vindaloo. You don't just jump straight in there with a lamb Vindaloo. That's you know where that's going to go. So same with the whiskies. You know, work your way through them. Take them in stages. You know, and especially if it's your first drink, you're going to think, oh, I'll go for the big bold one. I love it. Well, if you fancy changing later on in the night, you're kind of screwed, because again, you're just not going to get the same impact as you would if you start with the lighter one and build your way up. So yeah, enjoy. I hope you get a chance to taste some of these, and I've gone back over a couple of the videos, learned a little bit. I am looking forward to tomorrow again. Sunday is my day off, so I will certainly be probably enjoying this one and maybe one other, just the one. Can't wait for it. Looking forward to seeing you. If you want the list, email me. I am going to get back to you, and I'll you can do that through the whiskyschoolus.com. Sorry, whiskyschoolus.com. As I said, long day. I will see you all tomorrow. It's been a pleasure as always. Good night.